And we're Rosie. Today we will be making chromatography butterflies. Now, today we will be using coffee filters or paper towels or a choice of paper towels. I'm going to suggest either one of them. A bunch of Mr. Sketch markers or other markers. Oh, a pipette, thing of water, and pipe cleaners. An example if we're doing the show. Now, your first step, get a coffee filter, pick 4 colors. I'm gonna pick purple. I put them on each circle. I'm gonna pick purple, blue, light blue, and red. So, now you're gonna color in each 4 different circles. Your next step is to take each coffee filter or those paper towels and get your syringe and dip a bit, not too much because then it will be a flood onto each color. It won't be a flood exactly. It will be like a little spill or something like that. So now we're going to make a hypothesis about what will happen. A hypothesis is a guess. So like, let's say on my purple one, what colors would show up? I think purple and blue will show up. A red one, it's gonna stay red. One which I think will stay yellow because it's a primary color, and primary colors are not supposed to change because they make up other colors. So that next, you're going to fold it like this to make 2 butterfly wings. And then you get a pipe cleaner, whichever one you want. It can be gold, blue, or whatever colors you have. And make that into a V shape, which is V for Veronica. And you twist it on. And then you make whatever shape you want.
Ooh, very cute.
And then it turns into a butterfly fly.
Have you ever heard of chromatography before?
Yes.
No? Okay. Chromatography, for your purposes, is basically figuring out what stuff is made up of, all right? And so one of the ways that we're able to do that is by filtering the densities of different colors, okay? So we talked about density earlier in the week, right? Veronica and Grace, we've talked about it before. Can you tell me a little bit about what density is? Do you remember?
Molecules, or you can break it down to atoms.
Okay, so we talk about molecules when we talk about density. Yeah, so the molecules of different colors have different densities, okay? So in this instance, we're talking about their size, right? So if a molecule is bigger, it doesn't get to move as far, all right? But if a molecule is smaller, it can get way far into the coffee filter or through the paper towel. So take a look at your black ones for me, yeah? Which molecule do you think is the biggest?
The inside.
So which color is that?
Pink.
Pink. So do you think that that's a bigger molecule or a smaller molecule?
Bigger.
Bigger, right? Because it didn't get to go as far. It was too heavy, right? Which color do you think is the smallest molecule in black?
Blue.
Blue, why?
Because it moved out so far.
Because it was able to move farther, right? So density can be how much stuff is in a space. It can also be the size of a molecule, right? Sometimes talked about weight, which is a bit here and there, right? And then you guys also formed a hypothesis. What's a hypothesis again?
A guess.
A guess, an educated guess, right? So you guys both have done colors in school, right? What are the 3 primary colors?
I've only red, yellow, and blue.
Red, yellow, and blue, right? So with that information, you could figure out, right, hey, I know how to make purple. How do you make purple?
Red and blue.
Red and blue, right?
And also red.
So when you ran your purple coffee filter, right, you could have made a hypothesis, right, a guess to say that you thought you were going to see red and blue come out of your purple. Is that right? It's pink, right? But is pink kind of a variation of red?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
right?
very light red.
Yeah, if you added white to red, you would get pink, right? So your educated guess in this instance was based on information you had, right? Normally you know that if you mix red and blue, you get purple. But we had to do a further investigation because when we did our chromatography, when we figured out what made this purple, we got pink. Yeah? So if we didn't do that test, we wouldn't know how to make this color. So if we wanted to make this color again, we could use the different colors that we saw by doing chromatography to make it again in the future.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that fun? So you can they use chromatography with all different kinds of things to see what parts make up the whole. So that you can replicate things and learn about things and explore different things.
Butterflies.
Yeah, and make butterflies, which is pretty fun.
We can do it.